Good morning from day 3 on board the beautiful Disney Fantasy for a port adventure day. My name's Rhiannon Morgan. Everyone calls me Rhi. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. Here on the channel, you can expect all things Disney Cruise, Disney Parks plus magical adventures beyond Disney too, with bonus tips if, like me, you have children with autism. Today is a port adventures day and we are docked in the port of, I'm not sure I'm saying this right, so let's just preface this. I was saying La Coruña, but yesterday in the show, when he was talking about it, the cruise director was calling it La Coruña. So apologies. I'm not sure which is the correct pronunciation. William, do you want to...
I think it's La Coruña or something.
La Coruña.
La Coruña.
I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway, that is where we are. It looks absolutely stunning. So we can disembark the ship. We're already docked. We can disembark the ship at any time. The all aboard time is super important because we do not want to get left behind. Is 4:30. We haven't got any actual booked port excursions booked, as in any official ones. We're just going to get off, have a little wander around, but then we're also going to be on the ship, hit the pool decks, do some other things. Anyway, the kids have written some stuff out in their planners. I'll get them to tell you about those plans. This morning we did have room service. We had it booked for a little later than yesterday because obviously the clock's ship time it's an hour ahead compared to where we used to. But also, if we're staying up later and later, kids end up sleeping in later and later, and we all just need that little bit more sleep when we've been running around on pixie dust doing all the magical Disney things. So we've been listening to the morning announcements from the cruise director and the assistant cruise director on the TV. Always super helpful to tune in to those. Just going to say, my husband and the girls were off filling up drinks, and it sounds like they are back. And hopefully they're going to tell you about what we have planned today. So this is Zara, and she is Disney bounding today as Pink Cinderella. We have got a necklace for you, actually, with the blue beads. Bella is Disney bounding as Blue Village Belle. She has got her Belle Loungefly to go with this outfit. And this is my William, who is wearing a Disney Cruise Line t-shirt, purchased earlier this very cruise. So to plan our cruises, we use my magical cruise planners, and the kids use the kids' versions. Now this time, they're not using the printed official book versions. I've built them these binders, which have got printables that they use at home and away. And it's just a really lovely flexible system where they have all the right pages that they want to use, and it can just be used continually, can't it, for this trip to the next trip. It's all that exciting. Anyway, Bella, would you like to share with your very calligraphy-like writing what we have planned for today?
So today's the 3rd day of our cruise, and first we're going to get off the ship and take a couple of photos in front of the ship.
Have a little look around.
Yeah, that will take about half hour maybe.
The children are not super excited about getting off and exploring around the port. They're like, can we just do some pictures and get back on? We'll see. We might have a little...
Yeah.
We don't have to get off the ship at all. It's not compulsory to get off the ship on a Disney cruise, but I feel like we should just have a little look around.
Yeah.
And then we'll get back on the ship. Okay. When we get back on the ship...
Head to the room and then get changed in our swimwear.
Yeah.
Then we can go on the top deck, go in the pool, do some slides, that sort of thing.
Aquaduck, William informs me, is open from 1, so that'll work.
And then after that, we can maybe get a Dole Whip, or we could go to Sweet on You that I haven't wrote down.
Ooh, Sweet on You is the equivalent to Vanellope Sweets and Treats that we did on the Dream. We've not been to Sweet on You yet. All the items in there are an upcharge. And while all of the shops, the official shops on board, will be shut due to taxes while we're at port, Sweet on You, because it's food, will still be open, I believe. They'll still be selling things in there because it's a food outlet as opposed to a shop, even though you buy things in there.
Then we might do Goofy Golf. I'm hoping we can.
Sounds fun.
I really enjoy Goofy Golf. And then we can just, I don't know, hang around, do some quizzes, that sort of thing. I don't know.
The show tonight?
Oh, yeah. The show tonight is Jamie Raving doing the show called Making Magic. It's about... He's like this guy doing magician stuff and a little bit of comedy, I think.
Sounds cool. So we already had Frozen last night, Aladdin the night before, and we've got Pirate Night tomorrow night and Disney's Believe. But there's also a bonus deck party tonight that we just found out about by refreshing the app, and that is...
Mickey's Colour Spin Dance Party.
And that's going to be 10:10. But before that, we have dinner at 8:15 in, or 8:30 actually, in...
Animator's Palette.
Exciting. Love animators. Okay, I think we need to gather up our things and head off the ship. So they said that we can disembark the ship from deck 3 in the atrium, but it might be a bit steep there. And I know when we got off the ship last time, it was really steep, wasn't it? From deck 3. Obviously, it depends on the water and the tides and stuff. But I think if you guys are okay with it, we should just disembark at deck 1 where it's not so steep. And I'm not worrying about you guys slipping. you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just go straight down to deck 1. And if you have any accessibility needs or anything, I'd definitely recommend asking if there is a different deck, if the main debarkation deck is a little bit on the steep side. We are going to need our Key to the World cards to disembark. I mean, technically you can just use your magic bands, but the Key to the World cards are better. We have those in lanyards around our necks. We also are going to take photographs of our passports. We're going to leave our passports in the safe. We're going to take photographs. So we've got a digital copy of our passports. And that's what we're going to need. Outfit-wise today, I have got a black active dress with some black and white mini ears and a mini lounge fly. So I'm just doing a very classic Minnie Mouse kind of look. I love this dress because it's got built-in shorts and you can still pull them down to go to the toilet. Cannot cope with having to do the whole strip naked to go for a week kind of thing. I've got this super cute mini Holding Cupcakes bag and I'm wearing trainers because comfort. Now let's grab our Key to the World cards on our lanyards and get going. Planning or even thinking about planning a Disney cruise? Grab my free Quick Start Disney Cruise Planning Guide at mummyof4.com/plan cruise. It's packed with key dates, insider tips, and my most helpful planning resources so that you can get organised without the overwhelm and start making your cruise magical from the moment you book. So this is the gangway from deck 3, which as you can see, compared to where we came off on deck 1, is really quite steep. So if there are 2 options, especially if you've got little kids in tow, I would suggest the least steep option, because that's, you know, that's going to be a challenge for anyone. In fact, it looks like they've closed it temporarily. Maybe it's just become that steep. They're also constantly maintaining their ships, absolutely constantly. So they're painting over here, they're cleaning. The Disney cruise ships are just so well maintained and just so clean. So we've just walked down to take a photo of Dumbo. There he is on the ship. The Disney Fantasy is so beautiful. It's beautiful inside, but being able to see it like this from port, just gorgeous. So right up there, right at the top, can you see? That is the Aquaduct over the side of the ship. Let's go and explore the port a little bit before getting on back on board and heading up to that very water slide where we can get a shot over the side of the ship. Yay! We've been through this building where we weren't allowed to film, but they didn't actually ask us for anything or check any ID. Now going through this little bit, and we're officially on the port. Interestingly, that was just waving us through there as well. I think the ports rely quite heavily on the cruise ships themselves to do the security checks. So we didn't have to show passports or anything, but we have got those digital copies of our passports with us in case we should need them. So we've had our Key to the World card scanned once. There's now some duty free here before we go back through security. Do we need anything in duty free? I don't think we do. I think we're okay. Do you want to have a look? But anyway, duty free here. And then security, we'll have our bags checked, we'll be back on the ship. And just like that, we are through security and ready to get back on the ship, which we're going to do again at deck 1. It really is impressive just how huge and how beautiful this ship is. On the back of the ship, they've got some refreshments for us. Orange water, lemon water, and cucumber water. And there's a quick reminder of the alcohol policy here. So not only when you embark the ship initially, but also at each port, you can bring alcohol back on board. It has to be unopened. Anyway, all the details are here. You can read that for yourselves. But this very much the same rules as embarkation day, but you can actually purchase additional alcohol at each port, and that can be consumed inside of your stateroom. So that was super duper easy. We didn't even have to scan our bags. What's the plan now, kids? We're going to do to the room to get changed, then grab something to it, just something quick to eat, is it? And then pool and slides, and then while everyone's showering, we'll get room service to get something more substantial to eat. Good plan? Kids, we did not even stay ashore long enough for our poor stateroom host to get to do our rooms, okay? That's how long we were short, not very long. Okay, so let's get out of here super quickly. Let's get changed, have a quick something to eat, and then on the slides. We are now changed for the pool. Let's head up on deck and just really get something very, very quick to eat, because then the plan is, while everyone's showering, we're going to get some room service. Room service on a Disney cruise is one of my favourite things. We didn't even do room service on the first cruise, or on the Wish for that matter, and I just love it. It's so nice, especially when we can enjoy opening up the doors to look out at the veranda, and the view here is so beautiful. Last time we docked at this port, it was over the other side they docked, and it was a lot more kind of industrial. It was all sort of warehouses and things, and it's just so beautiful here. Okay, who's ready to go up on deck, get a bit of food, and then get on the Aquaduck? Woo! And Bella when she goes out the toilet. So because we are at port, hi. Because we're at port, Who Sits and What Sits, and in all the other shops for that matter, are closed. But Will's quite fancying, like, look, see that navy? The one that's like a Spirit jersey, but it's also like an SPF top. It's kind of swimwear thing. So when the shops are open, we'll take a look. So this is the other side of the ship from where our stateroom is. And you can see there is the port. It's very beautiful from up here, isn't it, Lars? Very beautiful. Do you have some chicken tenders before we get in the pool on the slides? Oh, of course, Will had to get some barbecue pizza. Couldn't resist, could you, Will? Queuing for the Aquaduck, and the queue goes all the way around. It hasn't just opened, so it's probably going to be just do this once if the queue's going to be like this. The weather is gorgeous. I'm kind of squinting into the sun, so it's gorgeous. At least it's a nice warm day to kind of wait. Unfortunately, there's no like ride access pass stats or anything for this. So guys, are you happy to just to do what you can in queue? Also, of course, we don't have any stuff with us for anything to do in the queue. Might be a bit challenging, but we'll just do our best, and we'll probably just do it once. New plan. Daddy and Paul, who's temporarily lent me my sunglasses and say, right, he's gonna go take the girls get us off while we're waiting in the queue. The girls are especially really struggling with using the shade, like really badly. Apologies, by the way, we are on GoPro mode. If the sound and the audio is a bit weird, because we are allowed to film on this attraction as long as it's strapped to my wrist. There's things on the wrist strap. Yeah, if you wonder why the audio is a bit weird, that's why. We have got funnel vision we can watch. So the girls getting a soft serve, which obviously you can't. They're gonna have to join me in the queue by the time we get to the set bit, but for this bit, Sarah's already climbing the walls. Daddy, I'm just like, just take them for a walk for a minute. They don't have to stand you.
At least there's things to help you like keep track of the time. Like if you know Aladdin well enough, you can just be like,
you'd be like,
in the movie.
We are gonna be on this by the time we hear A Whole New World, sort of thing. Yeah, we'll be fine.
Okay.
There you go. The kids have got the ice creams. Happier now?
Yeah.
And actually, the first part of the steps, William reckons, are not full. He reckons that it's not as bad as you think. Okay, and then there's funnel vision.
Measuring people's height, so
yeah. So So it's going to be okay now. Loads of that.
Can you feel it? Something is behind the clouds. We just have to believe it, that we can make the sun come out. Let us lose ourselves in a fairy tale. Who can say what's wrong or right?
Maybe just inside this internal section now. It's warm but windy. Struggling a bit here. Struggling a bit, gonna be honest. Struggling a bit. Sunglasses. I was convinced before. Someone told me I wasn't allowed to wear sunglasses. But then I asked the guy to follow me, said I could wear sunglasses, and my eyes water like mad when it's really, really bright. So I'm like, do you know what? I want to wear sunglasses, and my eyes don't stream like this. Anyway, just got this like go up and then back again, and then we'll be on the Aquaduck.
Oh yeah.
Hot take. I think I prefer the Aquaduck to the Aqua Mouse. Sorry, girl, what's sticking in your head?
The actual thrill part of the Aquaduck is longer and it's more thrilling.
Yeah, I like the Aqua Mouse. I thought it was amazing, but I like the tour of the ship element of the Aquaduck, and you don't get as much of a tourist ship in the Aqua Mouse. And it's amazing. You get like on this lift hill, so you make the cartoons. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's good.
We were straight on. It was a walk.
Besides the lift hill, it is shorter. Like, you get
but it
more,
was walk on.
like,
So I guess that might. I don't know if that's different between just like American cruises.
except there would be walk on, I think.
Anyway,
Well, actually, maybe it has more capacity, the Aqua Mouse, because it's got that big lift hill.
maybe that is true. I don't know. Shout out if anyone knows in the comments.
Believe it, that we can make the sun come out. Let us lose ourselves in a fairy tale. Who can say what's wrong or right? We're the only ones who can decide. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. I don't wanna waste my time.
Kids, it's now cold because it's windy, but was that worth the wait? Did you enjoy it? You enjoyed it? You enjoyed it?
definitely.
Should we go check out the Aqua Lab?
Yeah?
I know you're all a bit cold, but let's go and have a look.
Baby, we should start living now. There's something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
So we're back from the pools. Everyone has showered and changed, and we've got some epic room service. We've got a tomato soup. We've got a chicken burger, but it's a vegetarian style chicken burger, or chicken style vegetarian burger, and sweet potato fries. We had this last time and it was so good and actually really realistic. Some chicken tenders, of course, pasta bolognese and garlic bread, a cheeseburger, well, I'm guessing that's for you, and a chocolate cake, yummy yummy, another cheesecake, and another soup. And we've also got cookies. What is it? And we've also got Mickey bars if we can get through anywhere near all this food, but they're in the fridge. Come on then, Bella, try the plant-based chicken burger and let us know. Is it any good? Is it as good as last year?
Yes, it is as good as last year.
Delicious. Let me see. When I tried that last year, it genuinely did taste like chicken.
It does taste like chicken.
It does. cheesecake you ordered. Daddy's half eaten it. Dolph did eat half of it, but come on. Review it for us.
Ooh. Can I have this, please? Can I just tax that?
It's very good. Very good.
Flavour is it?
Just standard cheesecake.
I see. What about this one? Bells?
You're kidding. They're the best.
It's a chocolate one.
I feel like we're sailing.
Belle?
Is it me or is the ship moving?
It's you. Belle, grab a fork.
I can feel it.
Grab a fork. Try the cheesecake.
Is that cheesecake? I don't like cheesecake.
It's chocolate cake. Chocolate mousse.
Right. That does
Come on.
look quite moussey.
Come on. Give it a
Can I have
go.
a tiny bit.
Full cracker, then I can't have a bigger. Okay, Bunny.
Drum roll, please.
Good. Now, get this crumbs. I think Bunny might have made a couple crumbs.
Suspense is killing me.
Don't worry.
It's quite good, yes. But I think if there was more cake and less mousse, it would be very good.
Okay, Zara, go for it.
Sorry, I have to ask you.
The bottom. Good.
Just saying she only tried the cake part.
There are also cookies and Mickey bars in the fridge. Mickey bars in the stage room.
Just getting ready. Let me be honest. I don't know one single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me.
We're all now feeling full, recharged, clean, showered, all the things, and ready for some more fun on board. Looks like everyone is back from their port adventures because they are preparing the ship to sail away. So to enjoy all that, we're going to go up to the top of the ship and play Goofy Golf, which is one of the things on the children's bucket lists, and watch as we sail out of port at the same time.
In a harbour, we have a distance.
Time to head to golf. You might not be able to hear me over the announcement. And we are now on deck, ready to head to Goofy Golf. It's that way, I think. It's that way. Right, for reference, Goofy Sports Deck is on deck 13. Look at these gorgeous views of the city of A Coruña. Alright, we're gonna get some golf clubs. It looks like Zara's gonna go first. Zara, I wasn't there. Oh! Alright, Zara, you ready? Alright, Zara takes a shot. And it's a hole in one!
You have the laugh.
Yeah! Let's hole in one. Congrats. What a mess. Alright, Bella. She hit the thing. She hit the fire hydrant.
Daddy, I'm gonna hit this one with my eyes closed. Ready?
Ready? And you missed.
Okay, that was bad.
Good job, it got further away.
Okay, look, I got a spare. Look, I can do a spare.
Alright. That's not what it is, but it's not spare. We're not playing bowling. And Dolph hits another one in. And I'm just gonna do a tap in now. Tap in, here we go. And it's
Actually quite windy out here, unsurprisingly, so we might have to take these off. Just walking past the Aquaduck, which obviously had quite a big queue earlier. It was going right around the ship. Much smaller queue now. So my family went ahead of me to Goofy Golf. We're just walking past Goofy's sports deck. This is the end of the Goofy Golf course. If we walk around here, we should find them. How far through the golfing will they have got? This is the sports simulator. Will did this on the Dream. It was a bit glitchy. They ended up refunding it, but he has done it. And here are my tiny humans.
When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, na 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 na.
And it's official. We're back on the move. It's so interesting actually being at port, because obviously when you're at sea you haven't got much of a concept of how much you're moving, how fast you're going. And it's so cute. We were down there earlier today. And now we're off to our next port of call while the kids attempt to play goofy golf. Zara said she's got plenty of holes in a million. Well done, Zaza. Gotta say, I'm really glad I invested the time in straightening my hair before we came up here. It's well worth it.
And playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. God, I'm sick of this waiting. You got me going crazy tonight. So why don't you come on over and be my somebody to love? Somebody to love, somebody to love, somebody. I need somebody.
That is actually an excellent effort at soft serve. Better than I can do. Mine all just looks a bit lopsided.
Give me somebody to love.
How many soft serves is too many soft serves on a Disney cruise? The limit does not exist. Anyway, now we're going to head back down to get changed, and then we're going to hit the shops because now we're at port. The shops are going to be opening again. We can go to the show, which is Jamie Raven, dine in animators, and then head to the colour spin deck party, which I'm so excited for. We've never seen that before. It's a really exciting surprise that we're having that on this cruise. And to join us for all of that magic, click on the video on screen now, or join me inside my Magical Adventures Club for early release vlogs, extra bonuses, director's cut videos, behind the scenes content, and all the printables to help you plan your own magical adventures. See you real soon.